out to the childminders on Tower Street, and then he's going to open up the garage. If you get dressed quickly, you can get there before him.
Right, yeah, cheers, Sal.
6 days I've been home, and not even a snog under the mistletoe. I need a man.
You need a job. You still not had any luck.
If you figure in the 3 lonely years I had inside, oh, and don't believe what you see in Bad Girls, I got absolutely no action whatsoever. The one prison warden I batted my eyelashes at put me in solitary.
Yeah, but it's not really a massive turn on, is it, if they know what you're inside for?
Is this really a suitable topic of conversation for the breakfast table?
Oh, it's all I can think about. 3 hours I stood looking at them builders outside Dev's yesterday. I mean, how sad is that?
Oh, come on, love. You'll meet someone nice eventually.
I don't want to meet somebody nice. I want to get laid.
Take your geckos out.
Oh, don't be such a prude. If you two talked about sex more openly...
Yeah, all right, Tracy.
You wouldn't be getting caught on CCTV.
That's enough.
And he wouldn't be heading down the towpath.
I no longer take that route.
Oh, well. You're still a pair of randy old goats. Who else do you think I get it from?
Eccles?
I think you'd be here. What's my business as well as yours?
You're there to make a point.
Not I'm here to fix cars.
Fine. It's not going to be easy, though. Look, a lot of people would understand if you want to work somewhere else.
Well, it's not enough that you took my wife and kid off me. Now you want to take my livelihood as well?
I was going to come and see you about this. This is probably the last place you want to be. Might be best if I buy you out.
Well, what if I want to buy you out?
Somebody told me that Carla's looking for people.
What? Sewing knickers in Mike Baldwin's old factory? I don't think so. I'm better than that.
Well, what about the bookies then? Do you fancy that?
Well, I fancy Nick. I'm sure him and me could rub along nicely.
Hang on. You can't just go dishing jobs out in my shop.
You're always looking for people.
Well, I've got people, thanks. I've got lots of people, Deirdre.
The Tracy's family.
Yes, and that's one reason for not employing her. Well, one of many.
Oh, well, thanks a flaming bunch.
Look, I'm sorry, mate, but I know you're not even serious about this.
Well, I could be. Hey, listen. I could be like a potential business partner.
Oh, could you really?
I've still got that stash Gran left me. Ah, see, now you've changed your tune.
No, I haven't. I don't care if you're Richard Flaming Branson, Trace. You're not working in my shop.
Well, at least let her go round and see Leanne and Nick, see how they're fixed.
All right, fine. Go round and see them, but I know what they'll say. Because I'll tell them what to say.
Whereas Carla...
Will you get it into your thick skull, man? I don't want a job in the factory.
You can't buy me out. Why not? I'll make you a decent offer. And you could be a full-time dad instead of palming him off with strangers.
Who's told you about that? Sally? Ah, Sally's been egging you on over this place, hasn't she?
You're the one in the wrong. Why should I just walk away?
You won't be doing that. I'd pay for your share, and some.
Oh, throw in a bit of guilt money.
Well, I'm not prepared to hand this place over to you, or anyone. So forget it, it's a non-starter.
Right, but I'm not willing to sell my share to you. That's a non-starter too.
Fine. We better get on with fixing cars, then, haven't we?
Got any plans today?
No, why?
Thought we could have a run out somewhere. Just me and you, not your dad, like we did when you were little.
Run out where?
Dunno, Formby Beach, nice walk, blow the cobwebs away.
No, I don't fancy it.
Or I could race you up Scarfell Pike.
No, Tar.
Or we could just get the paper then, see what's on the pictures.
Look, sorry about the other day. Shoving you in that, I was out of order.
Oh, no harm done.
And I know you mean well, but just please don't push it.
OK. But promise me you won't sit in that shed all day.
I like it in there. Only place I get any privacy.
You still at large?
Hey, we might be working together soon.
Where?
Here. So don't say anything you might regret.
Me and you working together? Over my dead body? That's not an invitation, by the way.
Oh, this crazy, violent killer label is going to dog my every move. Everywhere I go, I get you, your mother, your brother stalking me. Although I have to admit, you are easier on the eye than the other two.
You know about this?
What?
Tracy working here.
Well, no one said out to me. Yeah, well, that's because Peter and I have only just discussed it. We even mooted the idea of me buying a share. So you better get over our little misunderstanding.
Well, there aren't any jobs, all right? So unless you've come to put a bet on.
Well, I might have, actually. Only I don't really understand how it all works. Could somebody show me?
Sure. John?
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh, yeah, you've got a bod shelving crisis.
Okay.
Well, fear not. Help is at hand. In fact, I've just had a cancellation, so I'm kicking my heels.
Oh, no, you're all right. I think I've got it sorted, thanks.
No drafting it.
Just...
No, it's one thing when people bad-mouth at me, scuppers my date with a gorgeous brunette, but now they're losing me work as well. What exactly have you heard?
Nothing. I just think that Kirk should sort his own mess, that's all.
No, there's two sides to every story. Not that many people are interested in hearing mine.
I am. But why don't we talk while you take a look at these shelves, eh?
Hey, girl, how you, David? Did you have a nice Christmas?
No. You?
Mum, it's the worst week of the year to go job hunting. Be a different story next week. Well, a bottle of lager, please.
Bottle of lager and a red wine, please, Sean. I mean, most employers won't even give me a second look.
Yeah, and a lot more. I'd be lucky to have you. Look, come on, don't let them grind you down.
It's her that grinds me down. Every time I go out the house, she's there. Maybe I should just think of selling up and moving away.
Don't be daft.
Well, if I spread my net wider job-wise, maybe I'll kill two birds with one stone.
Mum, don't let her drive you away.
Hey, I don't know if this is your cup of tea, but Carla's looking for someone. Doing what?
Well, I can give you a clue. It involves knickers.
Oh, well, I mean, if she wanted a PA or something.
Bit beneath you.
No, nothing's beneath her.
I can speak for myself, David.
Do they give training?
Oh, yeah, I didn't have any experience when I started. And I don't think she's advertised it yet, so you'd be still in a march on the competition.
There you are.
Well, I'll certainly give it some thought, Sally. Thanks for the tip-off.
What was Peter thinking? As if I want her working here.
I think she had an ulterior motive.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's obvious she fancies me.
You flirt with her as much as she flirts with you.
No, I don't. I can't stand a woman.
You know, it's quite interesting seeing women being taken in by it, thinking, did those lines really work on me?
Yes, they did. Is that what this is all about?
Oh, what? Let me guess. I'm jealous.
Look, I know you'd rather there was a 20-mile exclusion zone around me. But there's not. You don't have any say over what I do, how I behave, or who I flirt with. Yes, mate.
Carla is at the bar now. Iron strike hot.
Out, nose, keep.
Right. Well, don't come on tonight and start whinging to me about your miserable life.
I don't whinge.
He's a funny boy, your David, isn't he?
Yes. Well, it's nice that he's so concerned. Yeah. He's right and all. I'm going to go talk to him. Carla, have you got a moment?
As long as you're quick.
Well, I heard that you were thinking of taking somebody on. Yeah, I know I haven't got youth on my side, but I have got experience.
Can I just stop you there?
I do have a range of skills.
The job's gone.
I thought you weren't interviewing yet.
No, well, I wasn't, but you see, what happened was this successful candidate just walked in. See, I like people who show initiative.
Oh, she showed initiative, all right. She was earwigging on my conversation.
I beg your pardon?
Would you jump into me grave as quick?
Oh, ladies, please don't fight over a lousy job, and believe me, it's a lousy job.
I forgot to ask. Are the holidays flexible? Only I need my time off to coincide with Amy's school holidays.
Yeah, right, fine.
You can't employ her. She's a violent criminal.
Gail, if another vacancy comes up, I'll ring you.
She heard us talking and she went across the road.
I was only showing initiative, although the fact that you wanted the job did add to its appeal.
I don't believe she's given the job to Tracy.
No way.
She heard us talking and went over there. She's gazumped me.
You scheming little cow.
No, David, there's no point. Come on, leave it.
Look, there was plenty of shouting and screaming, I'm not denying that. We both lost our tempers. The trouble is, Lloyd don't see it like that.
Well, why would it?
You talk to any other girl I've been out with.
Oh, yeah, I've been a few, has there?
No, I'm just saying, I've never had any complaints.
But can the same be said about the quality of your workmanship?
Satisfaction guaranteed. Or your money back.
Go on, then. I'll let you do a quote from your shelves.
And, of course, there'll be a hefty discount if you let me take you out for a drink again.
Let's just keep this strictly professional, eh? For now.
Tracy.
You amuse yourself, but other people get hurt. Gail, Steve, Becky, Amy, because she's caught up in the crossfire. You always were a busybody, Claire, sticking your nose in where it's not wanted. I seem to remember you were glad of a nosy neighbour when it suited your twisted purposes.
As easy to wind up as a clockwork toy.
So gullible. Yeah, well, I've toughened up a bit since then.
Oh, why? Because that wooden-top husband of yours kicked the bucket? Oh, I'm sorry. Mustn't squeak ill of the dead.
Do you know the real victim of your lies? The genuine victims of domestic violence.
Well, it's their own stupid fault for putting up with it. I didn't.
Come on, it were a rubbish job, and you didn't want it anyway.
It's her getting it that hurts. Another petty little victory.
It was sly what she did.
Yeah. I mean, if she'd shown a scrap of remorse for what she did...
She doesn't do remorse.
If she'd just come round here, sat down and apologised properly, but no, it's the opposite. It's like she's taunting me. I was half joking about moving away. Maybe it's right. I can't stand this. She's everywhere I turn.
Well, maybe it's time somebody had a word with her.
Somebody like you mean?
No, I'm happy to volunteer, yeah.
And what does having a word mean?
Well, all right. 2 words, then.
I don't want you doing anything stupid. If she can get you into trouble, she will. You know what she's like.
Mother, just leave this to me, all right? I know exactly how to wipe that smile off her ugly mush.
David.
And don't try and stop me either.
I was gonna wish you luck.
God, you really hate her, don't you?
More than I've ever hated anybody in my life.
What the hell are you playing at, sending Tracy round for a You all right?
Yeah, I'm just doing some exercises. It's like being a Navy recruit again. Only I'm not as fit as I was in 1980.
And your body's also had a massive trauma. It needs time to recover, slowly.
Yeah. Hey, we had a phone call from the insurance company, you know, about cancelling the honeymoon.
Oh, yeah? Are they going to cough up?
Yeah, minus the excess.
Right, well, good. Hey, enough of that for one day.
Should be on honeymoon now, shouldn't we, really?
Don't care.
Yeah, well, I do. The sooner I get out of this flaming chair, the better.
Well, one day at a time, eh? Don't try and run before you can walk.
No. Thanks, love.
You told him you'd buy him out. You said that. And I meant it. Good for you.
Why should he call the shots all the time?
Well, he shouldn't.
Still ate his guts, though. Oh, there was a minute I had to come out to tell him that we had a call out, and he was back under the bonnet on a dolly. I just felt like booting him right between the legs. I nearly did.
You should have.
That skirt is very short.
No, it's not. It's just I've got really long legs.
Where are you off to, anyway?
I don't know. On the pull.
Oh, it's a good job Ken's still at the library.
Where's Peter?
He's taking Leanne to that new bistro on the Brewery Way. Haven't you got any mates you could go out with?
I'm not exactly Miss Popular around here.
True. You have upset about 90% of the local population.
Well, bring on the other 10.
Look, love, I can understand you wanting to break out after everything you've been through, but look, just be a bit careful, will you, darling? Because there's some funny characters out there.
It's okay, Mum. I can handle myself.
No, don't worry, John, it's fine. OK, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Who's that?
That's Johnny. When it's all fizzing the baby and he wants to stop there. I said it was OK.
Very compassionate.
Yeah.
As long as that's all it was.
Think I'm that desperate to get close to you? Give staff time off.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said it.
If anyone is making this difficult, it's you. I'm not some bird of prey, you know, hovering above the ground, waiting to pounce.
Well, I just think it's important that we're both absolutely clear of where we stand with each other, that's all.
I still love you. You still love me. But now you're married.
Hey, love.
Hey, what are you doing here and
What's with the suit?
Well, I've come to take my gorgeous wife out for a swanky meal.
Oh, what's this in aid of?
Well, make you feel more like a wife instead of a nurse, eh? Well, for a few hours at least.
Oh, I thought I'd find you in here.
I told you to text me when my tea were ready.
So you avoid coming home till the last possible minute?
There's hardly a barrel of laughs over there with Gary like he is.
He's been in that shed all day again.
Yeah, there's mushrooms seen more daylight than him.
I thought you might come over, try and coax him out.
Flush him out, you mean? I've had about enough of this.
Oh, yeah, but don't antagonise him, eh? He's on a short fuse as it is, trust me, I know.
What do you mean, you know?
Just come home, will you?
And red wine, please.
Thanks. Well, I've left Tracy at home slapping on the war paint.
Well, the male population of Manchester better watch their backs. Where's Peter?
He's taking Leanne for a meal, God love him.
Oh, well, what a wig out as well, that nice Italian that you like.
It's not my birthday, what's got into you?
Well, you're always saying we should be more spontaneous.
Oh, better pick him up from the childminders. 5 minutes later, was. 5 minutes, she hit me with a 10 quid fine, 10 quid. Says she's a stickler for punctuality. Look, I know you won't talk to me, but if it's all the same to you, I'll prattle on anyway. So I don't came in the garage today, but you know that already, won't you?
Me? It's got nothing to do with me.
What? Someone got him all worked up. Shouting odds he was. It's like dealing with Arthur Scargill.
And you're blaming me because Tyrone's angry with you?
Look, I know he's got a grievance. I just think a little dicky bird tipped him the wink over my plans.
Yeah, well, don't look at me.
We having a conversation?
No.
No. Managed to make it through the day somehow. Don't know how much longer we can carry on now.
You frightened the life out of me.
Well, that's what I was hoping.
What do you want?
Is to give you a taste of your own medicine. Freak you out. Make you feel scared so you can't leave your own house. Yeah, go on, run. As long as you keep running, as far away from me and my family as you can get.
Something you're not telling me.
Oh, don't be daft. Eat your tea.
It's on a short fuse, you said. Trust me, I know.
It was something of nothing.
What was? Anna. I'll go and ask him, shall I?
Oh, it was my own fault. I should never mention Quinny's mum. It wound him up.
And?
And he got upset.
If he's laid a finger on you...
He just shoved me. I fell back. It was nothing.
I should have kept you in prison where you belong instead of setting you free. To bring misery to people's lives. Oh, I know it's something you do well, but when it's my mum you're upsetting, my mummy you tried to get sent down.
Will you listen to yourself, David?
What?
My mum. My mum. You might think you're all dark and moody, but deep down, you're just a mummy's boy.
I'm warning you.
Oh. Are you still living at home, David? Fighting her battles for her? Isn't it about time you flew the nest and became a real man?
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you.
I didn't ask to be released. What was I supposed to do? Say, oh, please let me stay here in case the neighbours don't like it. My family are here. My daughter.
So back up then, move on. Start a new life somewhere else.
You're a backstreet hairdresser, David. You're not Reggie Cray. So go on. Skedaddle before my mum gets back.
We won't be disturbed. I made sure of that.
How dare you come round here and start threatening me?
You're not messing with a kid anymore, Tracy.
I know. I can see that. You have really filled out. Do you work out?
Shut up.
Or what? What are you going to do, David? Come on, what are you going to do? You're not going to hurt me. Besides, we both know the real reason you're here.
What?
Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about. Me and you go way back.
You, up now.
Don't, Eddie. You're making matters worse.
Get stuffed. Get off me, Dad. There's a word for men who whip women, a word you've heard before. Coward.
Eddie!
Coward. Get off me!
Oh, my God, what have you done?
I know there's been a lot of aggro since I came out, but, me and you aren't enemies. I think, deep down, you want me And that's why you came round.
Are you crazy?
It's true, David. You have wanted me for years. The only difference is, now I want you to.
Right, hang on a minute. Is this the part where I turn round, you smash me over the back of the
Charlie
head?
deserved what he got. You were on my side, remember? An alibi, my friend. Well, more than a friend.
Yeah, and then you try to stitch my mum up.
Under duress. And stop talking about your flaming mother. Are you totally fixated? I want to talk about you and me.
There is no you and me.
Not yet.
Ever. You're just trying to mess with my head.
You look so angry, David, like you just want to rip my head off. Whereas I want to rip your clothes off. I want to take you upstairs and do everything I have dreamed about doing for years.
What you waiting at then?
A queen whose reign is threatened by family betrayal and Spain's invading army. Kate Blanchett stars in the movie premiere of our historical thriller Elizabeth the Golden Age at 9:10 tomorrow. Next, what made your favourites list of 2010? It's Ad of the Year.